What's up, guys? Joel Valley from Media Glitch here, and I'm here with two of my favorite people in the world. The first one up top here is the radicalist Reggie you've ever met, right there. And over here, we got the Kag Man. Say hello, Kag, with his sexy Neo Geo collection behind him, making everyone jelly tonight. All right. And we are here with our live pickups video. If you're not joining us on when we stream on Saturday nights, you should over on Twitch or on YouTube. Sometimes on YouTube, mainly on Twitch. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can follow us there, because you don't want to miss out on these things. Everyone that you can see over there, we got the chat here, always representing, waiting for this pickups video, and I'm gonna get right into it because I don't have very much. I don't have very much pickups videos, or much for the pickup video. Kag and Reggie probably have way better stuff. I have been very selective. In fact, I'm selling off a lot of my collection lately. So I'm very selective now of what I'm collecting. We tend to stay towards the RPG element, my favorite kind of genre, which, would be, E stuff, Tails stuff. That's the kind of stuff I'm kind of keeping around. So my pickups are, now you guys seen, I did pick up in the last pickups video, I picked up Phantasy Star, right? The vinyl, which Phantasy Star is an excellent RPG, came out for the Sega Master System. And then Phantasy Star 2, right? And I may have shown that, but now we have Phantasy Star 3, which is not a lot of people's favorite Phantasy Star. Yeah, it's not very well loved, but you got to have it in the soundtrack, right? Here, I'll show you the back of this as well.
That's a dope cover. Our artwork is nice.
And that's the back there. And also, one of the best ones, Phantasy Star 4.
That one gets deep.
Yeah, and this is the end of the saga here. Feels and plays kind of like Phantasy Star 1. They wrap up everything here. Great vinyls. It's great to have these in my collection. And then also, the reason why we're doing this pickups video, if you don't know, my capture card broke, and we were doing a little donation nation goal, and you guys did, and I was able to get the 4K 60 Pro. This actually streams. Yeah. What's that?
I said, yeah.
Yeah, this streams in 4K, and it also captures in 4K, and it also bypasses that stupid thing that the PS5 has, where you have to turn off. What's it called, Kag? You got to turn off so you can.
HDCP, I think it is.
Yeah, I always forget the letters, and it's a very annoying when you have to go and you got to move cables and you got to do all kinds of stuff. This bypasses all that. So my setup, I don't have to touch it. I'm very happy. It's been working out great. So I'm pretty happy. And a special thank you to Gordo, Nerd Strategy, VG Legends, anyone who helped us to get this so we could continue on with our streams. It's awesome. And so that's all I got. That's it. Who wants to go next?
Kag, you take it from here.
All right, cool. All right, so I'll start off with a couple imports I picked up. Reggie will really like this. Which one is this one here? There we go. So King of Fighters 95 on the Sega Saturn. Nice. with the RAM cart. So if you know anything, these all come with the RAM carts in the inside right there. Mm-hmm. So it's the disc, RAM cart, everything is inside of these boxes. So that is 95. I got 96 and 97. These are all imports straight from Japan for King of Fighters games on the Sega Saturn. So when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, let me pick those up. So those are nice. All right, and then some games that I picked up. This is because Joel and Reggie kept talking about it. I picked up Evo Land.
Oh yeah, that game's awesome, man.
There. The game is awesome, man. The first part of it is so dope, man. I had to pick it up. So Evo Land. And then just came today, Cannon Dancer for PS5.
That's a great game.
Yeah, it is. That game originally was supposed to be the original Strider 2.
Yeah, that's from the creator of Strider. After he left Capcom, and he developed that game right there.
Yeah, heavy metal. I have tons of Japanese games. You know, you can get a lot of the fighting games for a good price from Japan, instead of paying American prices. American prices are ridiculous. Then I picked up on the Xbox Series X. I picked up Wild Hearts.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to say that was a pickup of mine too, right?
Me and Joel have been playing the heck out of this.
We have been playing it a lot. It's great, actually.
And I did go back and buy a Switch game, surprisingly, because I never got a chance to beat this before I got rid of it. And this is a recommendation from Reggie a long time ago. There you go. Reggie, you tell him what that name is. What is the name of that game again? How do you say that?
It's hard to pronounce. For at least Yomari or Yumari or something like that. I couldn't see the whole title, but this is basically a survival horror game where you play as a little girl, and there's some weird stuff going on. Like it's like a slow burn horror game, I would say. Like you're walking around, it's very creepy, the environment, the people are around you, and then all of a sudden you'll just have to run from something. So it's very trippy. A lot of fun though, but me trying to pronounce the title, I forgot how to pronounce that one.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's funny because I forgot to mention I picked up Wild Hearts as well, but I also picked up Monster Hunter Rise as well. So I forgot both of those pickups in my thing. I could have done those. So,
and then a game came from Limited Run that I had pre-ordered over a year ago. Finally showed up, and
Pennsylvania. Just kidding.
Shantae Pirate's Curse, right there. And this is the PS5 version, so I'll be able to finally get a chance to play that, which is pretty dope. And then I also got for another limited run game, and this is because of John. I saw his and I was like, I gotta have it. It looks so awesome. And this is Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, Rondo's Blood. I love that box.
I'll tell you what,
so dope.
It's something about those colors, right? Like everything's done right there. That is a beautiful, beautiful box.
So when I saw his, I was like, gotta have it in the collection, man. So I went ahead and picked it up. All right, so I got a few more things. As you guys know, I do collect vinyls now too. And finally, after a year after the release of the game,
oh my gosh,
finally
yes,
sent me my Evil Dead soundtrack. This is super nice, man. They the album itself, they did in blood red.
Yeah.
Right there. So really, really nice.
That took forever.
Yeah, man. It took over a year for them to get these out.
They need the funds to pay for it. So
yeah, man. I don't know what they were doing, but it took them forever to get that out, man. And I bought the collector's edition that came with everything, so I was kind of upset about that. Also picked up another album. This is Streets of Rage 3 vinyl. It's the soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Streets of Rage 3 soundtrack, but I wonder how they put it on there.
That's the artwork. And the records are all orange.
Yeah, that's a pretty vinyl right there.
Double-sided is two of them. But they're both it's double records is two, and they're all orange. So that's pretty dope right there. And then the last three things here, and then I'll be done. I also picked up the vinyl for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. If you don't know this, the music from this game is amazing.
That's the new one, right? From PS5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the new one for PS5.
I haven't played it yet.
The music is so dope, and then the records is a double disc, and then the albums themselves, they did an amazing job with the albums. Look at these. Look at those, man. Beautiful.
Yeah, like
So
a marble. Is that a
double
marble
disc.
green?
It's a marble blue with pink in it.
Okay. My computer it takes out the blue light at night,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know what colors I'm seeing right now.
And then another thing for the Switch that came for forever, dude. I feel like this is almost 2 years before I got this. They waited so long to send this to me.
Who was it?
Was the
Limited
double,
Run?
the Double Dragon Neon,
Dude.
and they took forever. I think they forgot about me, and then when I complained about it, they finally sent it to me. But look at this. This is so dope. Look what's
Such an
in the
amazing
inside.
game too.
You get an NES cartridge right there, coins. You get a soda right there. The game's in there.
That's cool.
Is that soda real?
No, there's nothing in there. It's just a can
Okay.
that's in there. And then the figures are inside that box right there. You get a deck of cards in there too. So that's really dope. But they forgot about me. The game came out and I never got mine. And I had to reach out to them and let them know hey, you never sent me this. And then they reached back out to me. It was like, we apologize. We'll have it out to you, soon. And then I end up finally getting it.
It's scary to think they would forget about somebody who paid cash. Like, what the
But
hell?
that's-
Well, you know what's crazy
that's-
is we got so many
that's-
pre-orders out there. Sometimes if we didn't remember and they forget, we're screwed.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the problem, dude. Like, if they forget, it's a wrap, man. And then last thing, and this Reggie hooked me up with the guy to do these. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to show you what's in the box. But if you see that there,
What?
that is my Game Gear collection, and we got them from Mini Boxes, minibox.com, and he made mini boxes for every single one of over 190 of my Game Gear games
Wow.
right there. And they're all in a box. I just put them in there. Got some good ones. Roll Rash. And he did an amazing job. Arch Rivals. Come on now.
I mean, going that path, it's like it makes you feel good to collect cartridge only because you can have it look nice and uniform, like what you're seeing there.
Oh, your favorite fighting game?
Primal Rage. This is fun. This is a game that slept on in the Game Gear. A lot of people didn't know that Sonic has been doing kart racing games for a long time, but this is Sonic Drift 2 on the Game Gear. So they have been doing kart races for Sonic for a very, very long time. We got that
Would that
Streets of Rage.
does that
Look at that.
predate Mario Kart?
Game Gear. Game Gear came out. It's about the same time, around the same time. All right, Reggie, it's all on you, bro.
All right, I'll take us home, man. Here we go. So, I'm a big fan of the Ghostbusters series, as some of you may know. But I feel like I'm hardcore enough to get like something that's not that good in the series. And I found that they had a rail shooter for the PS1 and the Game Boy Advance, and I went and picked it up. So here is Extreme Ghostbusters. Sorry about the glare, you guys could barely see, but yeah, hopefully you guys can see that. It's Extreme Ghostbusters.
Dude,
And
I've
basically,
never even seen that before in my life.
yeah, so they made a series, a sequel. Remember the real Ghostbusters series? that came out, the
Yeah,
cartoon?
for sure. The anime or
yeah,
the
this is a-
cartoon.
Yeah, this is a sequel to that, and it has all the original Ghostbusters in it. They show up sometimes because they're older now, whatever like that. Same voices, I think, or whatever. But this is a rail shooter, so kind of like Time Crisis or whatever like that.
Dude,
The problem is,
it
though it's a
sucks.
rail shooter, there's barely any action going on. Like you're not moving from point A to point B fast enough. Since some of the same ghosts that popped up on the screen is kind of lame. Like it was half measures, I would say. But it had the potential to be a really good rail shooter. But I got it just because it was cheap. And, I figured,
Looks like you got a
maybe
clean copy too.
Yeah, I did. The guy took a while to send it, but I'm happy to get it. It has animated cutscenes in it too. You're rewarded with animated cutscenes. So if you get through the boring levels, hey, you're rewarded with a cutscene, which is nice, So very reminiscent to the series. The series only lasted one season, but it was. I feel it was a pretty good season. Okay, next up here, I always give this game its own name. I feel like the name I made up for it is better. I call this game Police Cops. It was actually Police Knots. Police Knots
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's ever like. I'm trying to get that glare out of the screen. I'm sorry, guys. So Police Knots is a action visual novel by Hideo Kojima, and you play as a cop who. Well, I don't even remember the whole story yet because I just got translated. But this is the English version. This game was never released in America, so I got this long box English version of it, and it comes with 2 discs inside here and a manual, of course. Pretty cool. But yeah. I can't really say too much about the game because I haven't really played much of it yet. So, but I know it's very storytelling. I know a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about this game, so I'm looking forward to playing it. Like I said, this game did not come out to America, so fans had English translated it. There's a site out there called Project Retro Games, excuse me, and they put fan translations on disc and like kind of like this, and you can play it on your PlayStation. Though your PlayStation has to be modded because nobody tried to replicate the wobble effect that PlayStation had back in the day, so that was a way to detect a disc. So people just went over it and just modded their system so they didn't have to worry about it. So that's why when you make new games for the PlayStation, you need a modded system because nobody replicated the wobble effect detection. But anyways, Police Knots, call it Police Cops. I think that's a better name. I wish John. I feel like John would really like this one. With
that Police Knots, could you rip that to the Polymega and play it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. 100%.
Cool.
100%.
Right, sweet.
I think John would really like this one. So this is another rail shooter. This one's for the Switch. Originally came out for the Wii, but this is a Martian Panic. You guys can see that. It comes with a little zapper as well, so you put your Joy-Con in the remote.
I have no idea.
And and the gun takes batteries or whatever like that, so it makes sound effects and all that stuff when you shoot. So it's kind of cool. So definitely happy to have this one. I like the rail shooters, especially like the funny ones. So I think John would really like this one. But I got this at Best Buy for $20. Comes with the game and the gun. So that's all I have to say about that. So I bit the bullet and bought the PS5 version of this game. I was originally going to get the PS4 version, but they canceled it. So Amazon canceled my order, so I found out they were going to make it. This is Siberia, the world before.
Did they come out with a collection?
It came out with a collector's edition, but it was like $200.
But that's all. That's all of them, right? Or is that just the first one?
It's a new one.
What?
Yeah, that's a whole new game.
This is part 4, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Okay, I thought it was just they were doing the collection. So that's part 4.
Yeah, part 4. So basically, Kate is in jail from the ending of the third game. You know, she's in a Russian prison pretty much, and she has a friend, and they end up breaking out, and some other stuff goes on. But the story is really cool because it goes back and forth from the present to the past. So you play as another character in the past, and it's a very story-driven game. It's very beautiful, and it's one I had to have it because I love the Siberia series.
I didn't even know there was a 4th one. Wow.
Yeah, it came out earlier this year. Already went on sale because a lot of people don't play these type of games anymore.
Yeah.
Or don't really notice them. So it's more popular on the East Coast, in Europe, I would say. But Happy Eight came out 20-year edition, so they've been out for 20 years, I'm guessing. So very cool.
Is it a third person, first person, or what type?
Third person. It's a third person type
Okay.
game. Think about point and click type games, but you actually control the character instead of like point and clicking. Like it's like that.
Oh, okay.
So or it's thinking like the Walking Dead Telltale game, something like that kind of in a way. But this one's more puzzle heavy, I would say. And the last item I want to show you guys, this is really cool. This is from the same place. Kag already knows about this. This is one of the same people who made the Police Knots fans translation. But I got Tales of Fantasia Collector's Edition for the PS1. So this Collector's Edition pretty much has the PS1 game in English in a long box. I'll open up a little bit here. Show you guys.
And Reggie, opening. I pre-ordered mine, even though it was $50 more. Yeah, even though it's $50 more than I wanted to spend.
He told me sold out, man. He's like, people went crazy over that thing.
Yeah, yep.
But it comes with what's cool about this collector's edition is that not only does it come with the game, which I'm going to show you guys right now. See the game here. Boom. Right? Long box. but it also comes with a modded PS1 with the Tales of Fantasia art pressed on the cover of it. So
Are
this
you
is
kidding
pretty much
me?
yeah.
Okay.
So this is pretty much yeah.
Do they still have more of those?
No,
They
they're
do.
sold out.
Oh,
No,
yeah, they are sold out. That hella sold out. Yeah.
Yeah, the site sold out. I got in right when you posted the video is when I immediately went to the website and I contemplated like for maybe like an hour, and then I went ahead and pulled the trigger.
What was the ticket?
And now they're not available. $350.
Whew, that's too steep
Yeah.
for me. But
It's $50.
Like I said that.
but I'm not
$50
gonna lie. That's freaking sweet.
So Tales of Fantasia had an anime, OVA anime that was 4 episodes.
Yeah.
It comes with a VHS set of it. Very cool, outstanding. And yeah, that's gonna do it for what I have to show you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the pickups. It's been a while since we did one like this, but this is live for you guys. So thank you for helping out with the channel. You know, getting that capture card was essential for Joel. And just want to let you know we appreciate all you guys. So yeah, Joel, I guess you'll take us home.
I thought you were taking me home right now. Tell them to like, comment, subscribe.
Hey guys, like, subscribe to Media Glitch, and also subscribe to Kag. Oh my god, I can't believe I just dang it. I think Kag, your channel's called Kag, right? Or Kingston, right?
King Erica.
King Erica. See, that's embarrassing for me because I'm thinking it's called Kag. And I was like, no, it's not. Sorry
Reggie
about that.
Reggie don't watch my content anyways.
I do, man. Subscribe to Kag. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to Radical Reggie if you have not. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
When some wild-eyed 8-foot-tall maniac grabs your neck, taps the back of your favorite head up against a barroom wall, and he looks you crooked in the eye, and he asks you if you've paid your dues, well, you just stare that big sucker right back in the eye, and you remember what old Jack Burton always says at a time like that. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail. Yes, sir, the check is in the mail. Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.